All right, so former bank teller here, trying to see if I can maybe sum this up for you in 3 minutes of why this scenario can be problematic or hard to work with at the bank, right? So there were, let's just say, two major red flags here, two things wrong in this scenario. So the first thing was that the person had an overdrawn account and they wanted money back. And then the second thing was that they wanted a large amount of money back, right? So let's start with the large amount of money. $10,000 was just the example that I used. Granted that it is a larger amount of money, so it's more than just like a $500 or a $1,000 withdrawal. I will say that most banks probably do have $10,000 on hand to give you. Probably. Not even all the time, but probably. That's not that big. But a lot of times it's more common for people to come in and say, I need $20,000. I need $30,000 cash. For a lot of banks, maybe not all, but for a lot of banks, having that amount of money to just give to one customer, they can't do it. Like, that's why if you notice in the video, I said we have people order money because the bank does not make money. Okay, I know a lot of people think that, but the bank does not make money. The bank literally is just where people exchange the currency. So the money that the bank has to work with either comes from the public bringing in money or from the money that is ordered. So like from Treasury, like the bank has to literally order money to get sent in to use that, right? So if you're following along, that means that the money that the bank has, they could have a little bit of money to work with for the rest of the week or for the rest of the day until it's time to order again. Or not, or whatever. But either way it goes, what they have is what they have. And if they don't have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 to give that customer because they don't have that on hand, that's just what it is. So they have to order that money. The customer should have the customer has to call in or come into the branch and say, hey, I'm gonna need X amount of money in cash, and it has to be ordered to give to the customer. Okay. So then, as far as like an account being overdrawn, or even if let's say like an account has $2 in it, okay, so we at ABC Bank, right? A person comes in, they got an ABC Bank account, there's $2 in their account, right? They give us a XYZ Bank check and they say, hey, I want to deposit this check or I want to cash this check, I need $500 back. Okay, well, this is a check from another bank, meaning that I cannot verify these funds to be sure that they are available in that XYZ Bank account. However, I see in your ABC bank account, you don't have any money in here. So with that being said, if something happens where this XYZ bank check bounces, there's nothing in your account to cover that. That's a liability for the branch. Now, if it's an ABC bank check, I can verify those funds so I can give you that money back. I can cash the check immediately because I can see that it's there. But if I can't see the money there, I cannot give you money that we do not know exists and you can't cover it.